What's up, guys? So today I will solve the GRE math subject GR0568 form, and I will solve problem maybe uh, 5 of them or 6 or 10 of them as one video, or if maybe I will separate into different video in the future. But now I just try to solve it case by case and combine it into a video that you guys can just click the timestamp below. And before we start, please subscribe to my channel. Then you can see from mathematics and physics. Okay, start. So the first 10 questions usually contains the simple calculus. So the first question usually is very easy. XY plane, the curve parameterized is the hex length. Basically, this is the circle, right? And they ask about the length from t to pi. So just answer is just pi. Answer is B. So simple. Okay. Number 2, which of the following is the tangent plane? Tangent line to a graph. So basically, you have this do a derivative 1 plus exponential x. So when x equals 0 is 1 plus exponential to the power 0 is 2. So you need y to the 2x plus something, and then you plug the points at x equals 0, y is 0 plus exponential 0 is 1. So the line is y equals to 2x plus 1. E. Choose E. Simple enough. You can mark a star on the third question. This is very famous question that maybe each time the math subject GRE always ask about this question. So all you need to know is the formula that dimension V intersection W is dimension V plus dimension W minus dimension V plus W. So it's 4 minus dimension V plus W. And so what is the maximum of this dimension of V plus W? Dimension of V plus W at most is 4 dimensions. And another extreme case is W is exactly the same as V. So dimension V plus W larger is 4, smaller is 2. So it tells you that dimension V intersection W has 0, 4 minus 4 is 0, 4 minus 3 is 1, 4 minus 2 is 2. So the answer is D. The answer is D. 0, 1, 2. So you need to remember this formula. This is very common in the subject GRE. K be a real solution in the interval, and n be the number of real solutions not in 0, 1, and which of the following is true. So you just write the equation as this, and you try to plot it. So this is exponential x, and the 2 minus x contains this. So this is 2. So it looks like you only have one real solution. But in order to answer this equation, we need to know the x coordinate. Whether the x coordinate is smaller than 1 or larger than 1. So if I plug y of 1 in here, I get E. If I get y of 1, I get 1. So that means 1 is on the right side. X naught is on the left hand side. So basically x naught belongs to 0, 1. So this tells you that n should be 0, k should be 1. because only one solution in the 0 1. So the answer is B. The answer is B. Simple enough. So the first 10 questions is usually very simple. Okay, and so you see there's a parabola, and ask suppose B is a real number and defines a function real time part of graph and solve f of 5. This is simple. That you see that there are repeat roots or multiple roots at x equal to 2. So and you already know the leading coefficient is 3. So f is just 3 times x minus 2 squared. So f of 5 is just 3 times 3 squared, 27. Answer is B. I mean, it's very easy that you can solve any question in the first 10 questions in 30 seconds. Which of the following circle has the greatest number of point intersection? So y is x squared minus 4. So you need to draw it like 1, 2, 3, 4. I recommend that when you draw the graph, you try to at least draw it very carefully, because it will change your it will affect your mind and change your decision. So x squared plus y squared. So this is the first circle. No solution. So this is A. And then B is 2. So the radius is square root of 2. So okay, still no solution. And the third is the radius is 3. Okay, so let me change your color. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe here. Okay. So 4 solution. And then you can keep going to see the D. So D is 4. So but you remember that the 4 is mid here, so only likely has 3 solutions, and the 5 is too large that you can only have 2 solutions. But if you know the algebraic geometry, okay, so basically the A contains 0, B contains 0, C should be 4, D should be 3, E maybe 2. So if you know the algebraic geometry, you know in complex number 2 polynomial, if they are not irreducible, and then if they are irreducible and then they are not just each other, then at most they have m times n roots. So m is the degree of the first polynomial, n is the degree of the second polynomial. So now we have two degree 2 polynomial. So at most it has 4 real roots, at most it has 4 complex roots. But now if we know that it has 4 real roots, then we can guarantee that this is the most. So if you know the algebraic geometry, when you get C, then you already get an answer. You don't have to spend time on D and E. Okay, so 7 asks about the x plus 1. So basically you can plot x plus 1. Okay, so this is x plus 1. And then you want you to solve the area. So basically you use your high school math. You just add these two areas. So the height for this is 4. This is 4. This is 2, this is 2. So so you just add these two triangle area, you get 10. The answer is C. Number 8. What is the greatest possible area of a triangular region with one vertex at the center of radius 1 and the other two vertices on a circle? So this question you can solve it by 1 second, by 10 seconds, right? This is the point A, B, and C. So the area just half times sine. So the largest will be sine equals to 90. So the maximum is a half times sine pi over 2. So it's half. Choose A. JKL and largest. Okay. So basically, first we see that K is equal to this one. It's definitely larger than this one. So K is larger than 1. So now the second is L and J, which one is smaller, right? So notice that the x from x0 to 1, the largest power of x, the function will decrease. The function will decrease rapidly. So basically, if this is x squared and this is y cube, x cube is to the 4th to the 5. So 1 minus x8 should smaller than, so x8 will smaller than x4, and the 1 minus x to the 8 will larger than 1 minus x to the 4th. So this tell you that this one will larger than this one. So from this identity, we know that L is larger than J. So we have K larger than 1, larger than L, and larger than J. So we choose A. I mean, doing math is somehow very tired if you keep solving math. Then GR function, so you see the derivative look like this. And ask about which point is the largest. So you know that to be the maximum or minimum, the G prime need to be 0. So we have two choices. One is G2, one is G5. Because G prime is 0 at x equals to 2 or 5. But which one is the largest? So remember that if this is the minimum, then the second derivative should be largest, should be greater than 0. If this is the local maximum, then the second derivative just smaller than 0. So at the slope of this slope at x equals to 2 is negative. So G of 2 is our answer. So we choose B. Okay. So up to now we have already solved 10 questions, and I will see you in the next time.